Hello, and welcome to As the Key Turns. I'm David Lehman, and I spent 23 years at the United States Penitentiary in Marian, Illinois, which was the only level 6 federal penitentiary. It was the only Supermax of its day. We replaced Alcatraz. And I'm here to talk about some of the questions that people have asked, and today I'll talk about the boxcars. What are boxcars? Boxcars, and I'll try to find a photograph of these things. Boxcars are these special cells. They're individual cells, and they're like a normal cell, except in front of what is normally the bars, there's another set of barriers. It's a solid wall with a window in it, and of course somebody's got to honk their horn because they see me. Always somebody. And let's see, they're a solid wall. They have a window in it, a solid window, and then there's a door in it which has a big piece of glass in it, I guess you'd call it. It's the kind of glass that has wire to reinforce it. So that's what it is. So a boxcar was down in old I unit, which was then the administrative detention, or the detention where we were punishing people by keeping them there. So it was a jail within the jail. And the boxcars were on the administrative detention side, and what would happen is you would do stupid things and end up in there, like you're throwing things at people or trying to stab people through the bars or whatever. Usually it's throwing feces and urine on people, and you end up in the boxcar, or you're a special problem. Like we had spies or terrorists that were of extra concern, and we would put them into boxcars so that we could shut the door, and then they had no communication with the other inmates. There was a set of bars between the front grill and the boxcars. So you'd walk down a hallway, you'd open a set of grills, and then you were on the regular old administrative detention. And then you'd open another set of grills, and then you would be in where the boxcars were. And I don't remember exactly how many there were. It was like 8 or something like that. And there's a dog over here now. And we would put you in there for the above reasons. Now, who developed these, when they were developed, I don't know. I've been to Alcatraz, and I didn't see anything like that at Alcatraz. So apparently this was a Marian invention. And it was built at the time of the construction of Marian. So this wasn't something that was something unusual, or later they decided to add this, things like that. Now what they did when we left, they took the doors off of the boxcars. When I mean left, when we went from level 6 down to a medium, they took all the doors off the boxcars, and they keep the grill that's in between the two parts of the range, which is what that long walk is when you walk down there to the cells. It's open all the time now, and it's nothing like it was. But in my day, it was used to prevent communication. So like the orderly that we would put out to clean the ranges and wipe down the windows, he was never allowed past that other one unescorted. So when he cleaned that floor, he was let down like me, and then I would stand there and watch him do the little cleanup that he did, and then he would leave. So that way he wouldn't pass them notes or materials, those kind of things. That was another reason you got put down there, like you were making bombs or something. And so we tried to keep the bomb-making materials out of your hand. And people always say, well, how did they make bombs? Because we gave them all the stuff. That's how. We gave them the match heads, the coffee creamer, the radio, everything that they needed to develop a bomb. We gave it to them. And that was on orders of our administration, who every once in a while would say, now we need to stop giving them all this stuff that we're giving them. Like that was my choice, right? And they learned how to make bombs out of the book box because we gave them one time a book of chemistry, and they figured out, so these guys are criminals, but they're not stupid, okay? So they figured out how to develop a propellant, which they used as an explosive, and then bang, there you go, there's your bomb. And then, you know, we gave them all the materials that they needed. So this was our attempt that with some of the smarter guys, or more dangerous, or whatever, that we would put them back there in the boxcars. So these boxcars were considered torture or something by Prisoners International. Not really. I mean, keeping me safe, that's considered torture. It was, how would I say this? It did isolate the inmate a lot. So he was not able to communicate very well with anybody else. Now, he could probably yell and talk to the neighbor or maybe one or two cells down, but he really couldn't communicate far like they used to. You know, like one guy at the end of the range, number 18, could yell to the guy in number 1 and they could be heard. You know, I mean, this prevented that kind of communication. So, if you want to call that torture, I guess, that's, but there was an actual need for that. And here, if you see in the background of Guyana, pretty well open here. Where I'm at now, this is where we're pushing farther and farther into the old sugar plantations. And the land that I'm sitting on now used to grow lots of sugar cane when I was here. So that's kind of what I'm doing here today. But I thought I would answer that question about what are boxcars and what uses are they and how did they work and that kind of thing. And I'll try to get some photos of them for you all. And if you would hit the subscribe button, promise won't kill you, and hit the like button, will you? Thank you.